Hi, if you've been watching my videos of the last holiday season or following my blog for the last few years, you know that around August, September each year I start talking about something called Advent calendars, and I'm super excited about those. So today I'm going to tell you about more than 25 different beauty Advent calendars that we can look forward to in 2018. I will have spoilers for some of them, and when that happens I'll tell you, warning, spoiler right ahead, and then you can hit the mute button or something until you see the name of the next Advent calendar written over here, so that in case you want to avoid spoilers, I don't accidentally tell you what's inside. So I don't have spoilers for all of them. Now, before all of that, what is an Advent calendar? Advent obviously means the coming, and like many other Christmas customs, this one also is German in origin. An Advent calendar marks the countdown to Christmas, and Advent obviously is the sixth Sunday before Christmas, Advent Sunday. The date varies slightly each year, and this year the date for Advent, the commencement of Advent, is December 2nd, and that means that an Advent calendar should ideally have, this year that is, 23 different sort of doors or windows or, dates. But that doesn't happen. In commercially available Advent calendars, we normally have 25 or 24 dates or doors or windows, so that, you can open one every day from December 1st to the 24th or the 25th. Now, when I was growing up, I've seen Nativity Advent calendars. Behind each door, you had a little scene from the Nativity or, a little poem. My dad and Gramps used to work in shipping, and Dad still does, and they used to bring home chocolate Advent calendars as gifts from captains of visiting ships around the holiday season. So there was a lot of Cadbury's and there was a lot of chocolate around this time of the year. So now we have beauty Advent calendars, which means there are 25 or 24 different doors. Some Advent calendars have 12 doors, not to be confused with the 12 days of Christmas. 12 days of Christmas begin after Christmas right up to Epiphany. 12-day Advent calendars, I suppose, can be opened on alternate days during Advent. So behind each door is a little product, a little surprise for you right up to Christmas Day. So you also have Advent calendars for socks, for knitwear, for accessories, for jewelry, for wine, for various products, really, pretty much everything under the sun. And they make great gifts as well as treats for yourself. So I'm going to talk, obviously, about beauty Advent calendars. I will have links to buy these in the description box below as and when they go live, so do keep checking back. As far as I know, most of them will be shipping worldwide. Exceptions will be noted, of course, in the description box below. And, let's get started. So we're going to do this in the order of retailers or department stores first, that is multi-brand Advent calendars first, and then single-brand Advent calendars. Now, because there's more than 25, I actually have notes so that I don't miss one or two out. So I'm going to start with an Advent calendar that has been consistently marvelous over the last 3 years. And I can confirm that they have an Advent calendar this year as well, and I'm expecting it to be the biggest one, the best one yet. And this is Look Fantastic's Beauty Advent Calendar. You can see my unboxings of the 2015 and 16 and 17 Advent calendars in the description box below. And here is a link to the video unboxing of the 2017 Look Fantastic Advent Calendar. But don't click that just yet, because that will take you away from this page. You can check all of that in the description box below at the end of this video. So as I told you, they've been consistently good, and they have 25 different windows. And I love that the packaging from last year can be sort of repurposed. It's a beautiful vanity, as you can see here. This is a photograph of last year's Advent calendar. The one before that was just a box, and so was the one before that. I've been keeping those two in the loft to store Christmas ornaments in. And the price has been from £70 to £79 over the last 3 years. This year's price, I can confirm, will be approximately the same. So last year there was an Illamasqua lipstick, full-sized, and the year before that a full-sized Illamasqua palette. This year I'm expecting Illamasqua there as well, because Illamasqua is also owned by the Hut Group, who also own Look Fantastic. Now, another thing is that Look Fantastic has an amazing division of makeup and skincare and bath and body in their advent calendars. A very fair division, lots and lots of makeup in there. About 9 of those were full-sized, I believe, and they also have exclusive products that are unique to the advent calendar that you cannot find elsewhere. That's something else that I love about these advent calendars from Look Fantastic. So I'm expecting some of those as well. I'm also expecting, this is just guesswork, mind you, I don't know spoilers for Look Fantastic yet. When I do, I will hit them in the description box below. So I'm expecting there to be Ico makeup as well, because Ico is also owned by the same group that owns Look Fantastic. I'm also expecting Espa skincare as well, because Espa is also owned by Look Fantastic's sort of mother company. As is also Grow Gorgeous Hair Care. Expecting something from that as well. Now, another thing I love about the Look Fantastic Advent Calendar is that there is very, very, very little repetition between the monthly beauty box and the Advent Calendar, maybe 2 or 3 products at the most. I've been a subscriber of the Look Fantastic Beauty Box right from the time they started in 2014, and I've got all the Advent calendars to 15, 16 and 17. So I can tell you there's been very little repetition. Moroccan oil maybe, Molten Brown Shower Gel, different fragrance each year. So very little repetition between the box and the previous Advent calendars so far. So that's another thing that you can look forward to seeing. And at £79, it's not going to break the bank. And the best part is that the calendar is worth well over £300. It was last year, so I'm expecting the net worth to be around the same this year as well. So last year, the calendar, as I told you, £79, worth more than £300. This year, expecting the same net worth. So that's something to look forward to about this calendar as well. As I said, pre-launch is in September. I will have the link to buy as soon as it goes live in the description box below. They ship worldwide. Some restrictions may apply based on the brands inside. No spoilers yet. We'll add them soon. Look Fantastic's Advent Calendar is my sort of most eagerly anticipated one each year because it was my first ever beauty Advent Calendar. And I can tell you it's going to be very exciting this year as well, based on, you know, previous performance and my instinct. So do stay tuned for my unboxing of this Advent Calendar, provided it doesn't sell out in 1.5 seconds after it launches. And I have my fingers crossed that I'll be able to get one this year as well. So we'll have an unboxing hopefully for that one. Now, another one that I'm looking forward to seeing is Beauty Expert's Advent Calendar. Beauty Expert is a sister concern of Look Fantastic. Last year they had a 12-day Advent Calendar. It was £100, just 12 products. Everything was full-sized. Everything was from a luxury brand. And everything was skincare or spa-centric. And the Cult 51 Cream, a very iconic product, full-sized, was solely worth more than the Advent Calendar itself. So I'm looking forward to seeing what Beauty Expert does with their Advent Calendar this year as well. They have one coming up, I can tell you. Now, another multi-brand Advent Calendar has been from UK-based department store Selfridges. They have 2 different Advent Calendars each year. The first one is a luxury version from L'Oreal. It's the sort of brands owned by the L'Oreal group, the high-end ones that is. So this year there will be Urban Decay, Lancome, Kiehl's, Giorgio Armani, Victor and Rolf and more in that Advent Calendar. It will be, you know, at a higher price, £175 to £195 between that somewhere around that price point. And that should go live around September or October on Selfridges. We'll link that one in the description box below. Now, they also have a lower-end version, and that is just £70. And this is called the Beauty Workshop Beauty Lovers Selection Box. This is supposed to go live in August, not very far off then. And warning, spoilers, right ahead, hit the mute button until I write down the name of the next Advent Calendar here, please. So this one, unless you want to know what's inside. So this one, that is a Selfridges Beauty Workshop, the sort of lower end version, contains a full-sized Beauty Blender Blotterazzi Pro, which I reviewed, link in the description box below. Cover FX Custom Shade Enhancer in Moonlight, Eyelure Falsies, Too Faced Better Than Sex Mascara, Peter Thomas Roth Skin to Die For, Kudali Wine Active Moisturizer, Illamasqua Hydra Veil, that is primer I think, Show Dry Shampoo, NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream, Stila Liquid Lipstick, Ico Liquid Eyeliner, Zova Eyeshadow Palette, Zova Blending Brush, Sol de Janeiro Brazilian Boom Boom Cream, Wave Spray, Egyptian Magic Cream, 25 different products in there, and this one sounds amazing, and I would love to get this provided it doesn't sell out within a second or two of launching, which I expect it will, because full-size Zova eyeshadow palette and a blending brush not to mention all the other products that I said. I'm not giving you the entire list of spoilers because that would mean there's nothing left for me to unbox in particular. So just stay tuned for my unboxing if I manage to get it before it sells out. This is very exciting indeed and definitely worth more than £70. Zero Eyeshadow Palette, come on! And Cover FX Custom Shade Enhancer, I'm very excited about this. So that's from Selfridges. Now another advent calendar that has been sort of consistently good over the last 3 years is from Feelunique, retailer who ships worldwide. Now the Selfridges one ships worldwide as well. Sorry for missing that one out. Now Feelunique's advent calendar has been just £35 for 3 years now. Just 12 products though, £35. Come on. My unboxings are in the description box below. This is last year's. And most of these products are drugstore based. There's a nice half and half mix of makeup and skincare. Some products are full sized, £35, very good value for the money. And you know, you have some nice products in there. There's a nice Rimmel palette that I got last year. So this one should be exciting as well. Stay tuned for my unboxing, provided I manage to find it before it sells out. The problem with most of these advent calendars is that they sell out within seconds of launching because of how good they are. Now we have a debut advent calendar from Space NK this year. And this is their first one, obviously. This is supposed to launch around October. I can't be absolutely sure about that. The moment they go live, I shall hit the link in the description box for you. Now, spoilers right ahead, warning, mute the button if you don't want to know what's inside. This is announced by Space NK themselves, so I'll mention as many as I can, because in case I decide to buy this or manage to get my hands on it before it sells out, then I will be unboxing it for you. Now there's this full-sized shimmering spice candle from Space NK. There's a Shantika healing mask, Christopher Robin volumizing paste 75ml, Cover FX full-sized glitter drops, Dr. Dennis Gross extra strength peel, 5-pack, Hourglass veil powder, Lipstick Queen medieval mini, Evelyn cleanser, that's there pretty much every year, I think, in a lot of advent calendars or beauty boxes. NARS mini in Laguna and Orgasm Dew, Audacité Vital Glow, Omarovitsa Queen of Hungary Mist, Best Mist on Earth, 30ml, Wave Spray. Didn't we see that in another advent calendar? Yes, the Selfridges one. So Sunday Riley Luna 15ml, Tata Harper Regenerating Cleanser Excellent Stuff 50ml, Votary Toning Serum 50ml, and so on. This one promises to be very exciting. It's from Space NK, so you can't go wrong with that one. I have no idea what the price is the moment I do. I shall hit that in the description box for you as well. Now, yet another UK-based department store that's been doing really good, very high-end advent calendars for some years now is Liberty. Ships worldwide. I don't know if they ship the actual advent calendar worldwide because, you know, when they contain perfumes or products that are, you know, hazmat, they sometimes have restrictions on individual products. So you'll have to check it out when it launches. And last year's Liberty Advent calendar was £175. This year's is £20 more. It's £195. It launches in October. Warning, spoilers right ahead. Diptyque Candle, Bobbi Brown Lip Gloss, Evelyn Kiss Mix, QMS hand cream, Omarovitsa Illuminating Moisturizer, Suzanne Kaufman De-Stress Oil, Hourglass Caution Mascara, very recent launch, I'm very excited about that one. Aromatherapy Clear Mind Liberty Limited Edition here, Egyptian Magic Cream, Dr. Seba Hyaluronic Acid, which we saw in Harrods Advent Calendar last year. Trish McCoy Instant Eye Lift, Laura Mercier Ready Set Go, Ren Perfect Canvas, a new primer, Dermalogica Cleansing Gel, Aurelia Eye Dew, Lixir Electrogel Cleanser, Votary Super Seed Nutrient Cream. Some very unique products and sort of high-end brands in here. Votary, Aurelia, Trish McCoy, Dr. Seba, and so on. Aromatherapy Associates, Hourglass. Very, very nice. This one is always luxurious, always very, very high-end, and is always worth it. So that's to go live in September. Now, last year, I told you about the Harrods Advent Calendar, which was £250 and worth more than £595. And the products in there were incredibly high-end. So I can confirm that Harrods are doing an Advent Calendar this year as well. And I'm the most excited about this one. I think it launches in October, November, around that time. So we'll have the link for you in the description box below when it goes live. Now, the problem with this is that last year it sold out in about half a nanosecond, within half a nanosecond of launching. So the only way I managed to get one was because of a very kind sales associate who called me up all the way from Harrods and had an in-store advent calendar, an in-store stock sent to me by post after taking my order over the telephone. So I'm hoping that the customer service is as good this year and that I managed to get one this year for myself as well, because it's an amazing treat. It's the best part of the Advent season and of the holiday season, sorry. And, you know, I've been on a no-buy leading up to the holiday season, and I sort of splurge on Advent calendars. They're my sort of main indulgence during the year. So I'm looking forward to seeing what Harrods does with their Advent calendar this year. I hope they improve on last year's version, which itself was worth, as I said, more than £595 and a 250 quid. So this year I'm hoping it'll be, you know, bigger and better than last year's. So let's see. Stay tuned for my unboxing and we'll find out. Now, Marks and Spencer's Advent calendar has been consistently worth more than £250 to £300, and it has been costing just £35, provided you sort of multi-buy with other things, I think. And that goes live in October each year. And spoilers right ahead, warning, don't keep your volume on high until you see the name of the next Advent calendar, unless you want to know what's inside. There's an eye curl mascara, Percy and Reed Wonder Overnight Recovery, the Hero Project Instant Moisture Boost, full size. I love the Hero Project. They make my favorite vitamin C, which I've linked in the description box below. This Works Pillow Spray, This Works Primer, Skin Iceland Berry Lip Fix, Philip Kingsley Elasticize. I love that product. Living Proof Styling Treatment 30 mils. Studio 10 Balm Gloss, Filorga Time Fillerize, love that brand. They have one of the loveliest lip balms I've ever used. Stila Smudge Stick Waterproof Eyeliner, L'Occitane Anti-Aging Skincare, L'Occitane Shower Gel, Autograph Blusher Brush, Balance Me Wonder Eye Cream, Pixie Rose Tonic 100 mils, Autograph Multi Bronzer, Ren Night Cream, Balance Me Eye Cream, Pry Décolletage Cream 15 mils. So lots of products in there, and this one is always worth a lot more than it costs, at least 10 times more than what you pay for. So, you know, this is a very exciting Advent calendar. Again, this sells out within seconds of launching, so I've never actually managed to get hold of one. And although Marks & Spencer UK does ship worldwide, you know, this one always sells out. And you have to, I think, combine purchases. It's a bit complicated, really. I've never quite understood how it works. So this is an Advent calendar that I haven't tried before. Now, Fenwick of Bond Street is another department store that has an Advent calendar. They had one last year. I think it was in-store only and not even available online. So this year's is £150 and worth more than £475. It launches in October. Warning, spoilers right ahead. Hit the mute button if you don't want to know. Aromatherapy Associates Body Cream, Aurelia Night Oil, full-sized. Bobbi Brown Eyeshadow in Mica. By Terry Hand Cream. Brow Bar Nourishing Brow Oil, Clinique Custom Moisturizer, Clarins Night Cream, Dr. Sebo Serum Repair, Estee Lauder Mascara, deluxe sized, MAC Lipstick full sized in Twig Universal shade there, Margaret Dabbs Nail and Cuticle Serum, Nails Ink Nail Polish full sized in Diamond Arcade, NARS Orgasm Blush, Olverum Bath Oil full size, love Olverum, Neom Organics Scented Candle full size, Pixie Retinol Tonic, the new one, 100 mils full size. You know, this is very exciting. I would love to get this Advent calendar. I don't know if they're doing an online sort of version or online sales of this one at all, because last year was in store only. If they are, I shall hit the link in the description box below, because the Pixie Retinol Tonic is something that I want to try out. I like the glow tonics, so I'd love to try the Retinol Tonic as well. So those are what's inside the Fenwick Advent calendar. Now, another department store that's going to have an Advent calendar, this is their debut Advent calendar, is Debenhams. This one will be £70 and it contains MAC, Makeup Forever, Too Faced and so on. A launch date, I shall tell you once I know. Do keep watching the description box for that one. Now, ASOS has been having Advent calendars online for a while now. And those are worth between 55 and 60, 24 products, always worth it, always a nice mix. Previous year's spoilers are all in the description box below. We'll have the link as soon as it goes live. Last year, John Lewis had an advent calendar, 150 quid, I think. Now, the problem with that one was that it was all, very small samples that you could get free with purchase. Now, you'll tell me that there are samples in other advent calendars as well. Yes, but you do have full sizes as well. You do have new launches as well. You do have exclusive projects as well. The John Lewis one, sadly, only the samples, nothing else. So I don't think it was worth 150 quid. 50 quid maybe? Not more than that. So I didn't buy it last year, and I don't know if they do have one this year or what's inside. I will hit that one in the description box below once we find out. Now, clean beauty retailer Holland & Barrett has been having an advent calendar. They had one last year. It was really nice. It wasn't too expensive. I think about 50 or 60 quid or so. I can't remember. We'll hit that one in the description box below. It was quite nice, and I look forward to seeing what they have in store for us this year as well. They ship worldwide. So those are the multi-brand advent calendars. Now let's move on to the sort of single-brand advent calendars. Let's start with Charlotte Tilbury. I have unboxed their advent calendar for you 2 years ago. Link in the description box below. That was before I started doing videos. So they are having an advent calendar this year as well. October 2018 is the estimated launch, and it will be the same price as the last 2 years, £150. Launches on Selfridges, will ship worldwide. Also on Charlotte Tilbury's website, will ship worldwide because it doesn't include the perfume. That would have put a restriction on the shipping. Now, I have spoilers for you, but before that, I want to tell you why I won't be buying this advent calendar. It is because 7 out of 12 products are repeats from the last 2 years. Even last year, there were about 6 or 7 repeats from the year before that. So I have the first one. So why would I want, 7 products repeated the following year? And this year is the same situation, as I will tell you in a minute when I talk about the spoilers. So I wouldn't buy this. However, if you are new to Charlotte Tilbury, if you haven't tried the brand before, if you don't have their previous advent calendars, this is a nice way of getting some good, Charlotte Tilbury products, always worth the money. And the value for the money is very good on this advent calendar. It's just that if you have another advent calendar from them, a previous advent calendar, all lots of products, there's going to be a lot of repetition. I don't see why, because Charlotte Tilbury does have enough unique products in their range to have, different products in each year's advent calendar. There is no need to repeat, as I will tell you in a minute, but for some reason they keep repeating. Now, spoilers, what they do have are the Multi-Miracle Glow Mini, Goddess Skin Clay Mask Mini, Magic Cream Mini, Take It All Off Mini, Supermodel Mini, Full Fat Lashes Mini, Ice to Mesmerize, Color Chameleon Amber Haze Mini, Rock and Coal in Bedroom Black, Matte Revolution Lipstick in Pillow Talk, and Hollywood Lips in Screen Siren. Now, of these, the Multi-Miracle Glow, the Magic Cream, the Goddess Skin Clay Mask, the Take It All Off, the Supermodel Body, Ice to Mesmerize, Mini Rock and Coal, Matte Revolution. We've seen these products before. Some minor changes in color when it comes to, the Ice to Mesmerize, Mini Rock and Coal, and Matte Revolution. Apart from that, we've seen pretty much the exact same things in the last 2 years' advent calendars, which is why I'm not so excited about this one. Now, what they could have done was, without adding the perfume, they could have had one of those, tiny blush brushes that they have, or the Youth Glow Primer, or a Hollywood Contour Wand Mini, bronzer, highlighter, beach stick, lip cheat, lip luster, one of those sheet masks that costs £18, which I haven't bothered to buy. £18. I wanted to mow the lawn and make my bed for that price. Healthy Glow Hydrating Tint. They could have had, a sampler poured with about 5 or 6 different shades of the new Hollywood Flawless Filter. Something exciting, something new, something unique this year, rather than repeating 7 products from last year. So I won't be getting this calendar. If you're new to Charlotte Tilbury, as I said, if you haven't tried a previous advent calendar from them, by all means, this is a good calendar for you. Link in the description box below. Now, Benefit have been doing an advent calendar for the last 4 or 5 years, I think, or so, and as a matter of fact, they have the largest ever advent calendar in terms of size. I won't be getting this because, what they usually have are minis of, professional, WhatsApp, their real, or the roller lash mascara, that sort of thing. Minis, not very, if you're, used to Benefit products, or if you've seen them before, or if you've had gifts of purchase or samples from Sephora. So, however, if Benefit is new to you, this is a nice way of trying out some new products. Molton Brown had an advent calendar over the last 2 years, and they have been amazing in the sense that, you know, very high-end, luxurious bath and body products, very decadent. There's the famous shower gels, there's the hand creams, the body lotions, couple of scented candles as well. Now, last year's Advent calendar from Molton Brown, at the time of recording this video, is available on Beauty Expert, which I shall link in the description box below. They ship worldwide. I'm not sure if it will go away anytime. I think Molton Brown will be having an Advent calendar this year as well, and I'm very excited about seeing it. We'll have spoilers for you soon in the description box below. Makeup Revolution had their first Advent calendar last year, cost £35. Incredible. Everything was makeup, obviously. Everything was full size. They had an exclusive eyeshadow palette in there as well. Lots of lipsticks, lots of highlighters. The palette, as I said, eyeshadows as well. So I'm very excited about seeing it this year. I did ask Makeup Revolution, both as a customer and as a blogger, if they had an Advent calendar coming up this year. They said they were, you know, they didn't give me any information. They said they couldn't give me any information. So it's all very hush-hush, so, and sort of under the wraps. I don't know what's going on. I am guessing they will have an Advent calendar though, because, you know, it's something that everybody does really now. So do stay tuned to find out what the spoilers are in that one. L'Occitane have been doing a beauty advent calendar for quite a while now. It's mostly, you know, minis of their bath and body and hair products. Always worth it, and there are some, you know, very exciting. And you know, the best part is that you can put together little hampers of hostess gifts, or these would make really nice gifts for your mother, or, you know, your aunt or your gran, the L'Occitane advent calendars. So that's a really nice choice as well. Link will be in the description box below. Now for nail addicts, Giarte has an advent calendar. This is their mini mani month advent calendar. Nail polishes only, obviously. Nail polishes and, you know, some nail products such as, you know, nail files and nail buffs and things like that. So it's £45. Last year's, at the time of recording this video, is still available at Look Fantastic, which I've linked in the description box below, so that you can take a look at the products in last year's advent calendar. Now, mini mani month, obviously, all the products will be mini eyeshadow, nail polishes. So this year I'm expecting mini nail polishes. What is wrong with me? Sorry, nail polishes in there as well. So do take a look at last year's advent calendar from them to have an idea of what they do. So you can decide if you want this year's, if you are a nail polish person rather than a beauty product person. NYX has been doing advent calendars as well. Last year's NYX advent calendar linked below. Very, very exciting. 24 products, I think it was. 12 of those were eyeshadows and 12 were lipsticks. It was amazing. And I'd love to see what NYX does this year as well. And it didn't break the bank at all. I think it was below 50 quid. Yeah. So very nice there. Now, the most luxurious and sort of high-end advent calendar has been from Diptyque. They do one this year as well. Last year's was £300. There's a £20 increase from Diptyque. It is £320. Launches in November. Warning, spoilers right ahead. 13 35-gram candles, 1 70-gram candle. Why 13? Didn't have 13 in an advent calendar, please. 7 EDTs, 10 mils each. 2 body products, of which one is a rich cream and one is a shower oil, 15 mils. I'm not revealing fragrances here. That is for you to find out once the advent calendar is live, or if you decide to buy. Cowshed has an advent calendar, lots of their skincare and lip balm minis and hair care minis as well. Last year's is still available here at the time of recording this video. Do look forward to seeing this year's as well. That one was, I think, 11 or 12 products. So I don't know if they're going to do 25 this year. Now, YSL is having their debut advent calendar. 24 products will go live on Selfridges and will ship worldwide. We'll link it in the description box below once it's live. Miniatures, obviously, makeup, skincare and fragrance, nice mixture. Now, because of the fragrance, I don't know if this one will ship worldwide. It depends, really. Selfridges does ship fragrances worldwide, so I don't know. Kiehl's has been having an advent calendar for a while now. This year is no exception. It will cost £110 and will go live in October. This year's is a collaboration with illustrator Banneker, so the sort of design is a black and gold and is an exclusive one this year. There are different products, obviously, minis and deluxe sizes. The biggest one is 65 mils, and there are hair care products at 30 mils and so on and so forth. Deluxe size everything, really. Lizal has an advent calendar this year, 12 product one. Skincare mostly. I think they will launch on Feelunique. I can't be absolutely sure. We'll link that once it goes live. Now, I expect Espa to do a skincare advent calendar this year as well, as they did one last year. Sold out within minutes, I tell you. 100 quid it was, and well worth the money. Lots of exclusive in products in there. Will ship worldwide. We'll link that one once it goes live. Atelier Cologne has an advent calendar this year, £300, launches on Selfridges, fragrance vials, 2 travel sizes, and Bath & Body products are supposed to be inside. We'll link that one once it goes live. Now, finally, for those in the US, QVC has been doing an advent calendar over the last 2 years. I have my unboxing of the one from 2 years ago in the description box below. Amazing advent calendar, lovely packaging, lovely choice of products, lots of variety, some full sizes, lots of makeup in there. The only problem is that the following year, that is last year, there was a lot of repetition from the previous year, so I don't bother to buy. However, if you are new to the QVC Advent Calendar, if you haven't tried any of those products before, if you haven't tried a QVC Advent Calendar before, it's a great choice. There will be no repeats for you to worry about. But if you've got one last year or the year before that, I expect there to be a lot of repetitions this year as well. So those are the 25 or 26, 27, I've forgotten how much I said, beauty advent calendars that we can look forward to seeing in 2018 for the holiday season. If I know of any further ones, I shall link them in the description box below for you to see. As I told you, links to all of these will be in the description box below where you can buy them. So just stay tuned by subscribing and hitting the notifications bell for my unboxings of these advent calendars, whichever ones I am able to buy before they sell out, obviously. I can't wait to unbox them for you, and I can tell you that a lot of these are going to be very, very exciting, especially the Look Fantastic one, and you know, the ones where we don't have spoilers yet. I'm definitely more excited about those, and the ones where we do have spoilers, I definitely want to get the Selfridges one for myself, and I also want the Liberty one, but I don't know if they will ship, you know, everywhere. I also want the Fenwick one, but I don't know if they will have an online sale for it at all. So there will be more advent calendar posts, obviously, as we, you know, sort of go through the holiday season. Just stay tuned for all of that. Are you an advent calendar fan? Do you buy them? Do you want to buy them? Do you hate them? Do you think they're a complete waste? Because there are, you know, unique products, exclusive launches, full sizes. The net worth will obviously be more than what you pay for these advent calendars in most cases, and that's why I don't really think they're a waste of money. It's just that if you already have those products, or if you sort of have bought some advent calendars before, there can be a danger of repetition, particularly when it comes to the brand-only advent calendars. So apart from that, you know, there's no problem really with these, and as you can see from my unboxings as we go on. So do tell me your thoughts about the advent calendars in the comments box below. I look forward to reading them all. So that's all from me for today. Thank you for watching this video. Please do give me a thumbs up, and please do hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell. And I'll speak to you in my next video.